Oh man, this shit just went down really quick. Wow. I mean, I have nothing to say. Let's just go to the intro, shall we? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. If you're finding me for the very first time, please do me a huge favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're a long-time viewer, not yet a subscriber, please also hit that subscribe button, guys. So this news broke not too long ago where a lot of people started sending me messages on Facebook and Twitter and Discord. So it looks like Robert Pattinson has tested positive for there we go, has tested positive for COVID-19. So this is being reported by Variety. A spokesman for Variety says the following statement that a production member has tested positive for COVID and is doing the isolation due to protocol. Filming is temporarily paused. However, Variety is now reporting that the infected crew member is none other than Robert Pattinson, aka Vengeance, himself. So this is just another halt in this production thing. I mean, I kind of figured we were going to get these kind of stories, especially with movies now starting to come back up into production and filming and starting to do that sort of thing again. These things would have happened. It sucks that it's Robert Pattinson. Well, to be fair, it sucks no matter who it is, right? Like you don't want to wish any COVID on anybody. It sucks that it's Pattinson, because with him being the main star, that's really going to limit the amount of things that they're going to be able to film. If it would have been someone like, I don't know, like extra number 6 or something, it's like, well, we can either replace that person or we'll just shoot all the scenes that that person, like if it was Gordon, it was like, well, we can just shoot the scenes that Gordon's not in. If it's Lenny Kravitz's daughter, right? Like they can just shoot around her. But when it's the star of the movie, it makes it a little bit more difficult because you can't shoot what you could shoot. Like you can't shoot around because the main star is going to be in 95% of the scenes. Now maybe they can take this time, maybe some of the stunt work, have a stunt double go in, do some of the stunt work if they want to keep that. We don't know how long Pattinson's gonna be out. Now I know the normal quarantine time is usually 2 weeks. I know when I went under quarantine, it was 2 weeks. Everybody I know have went under quarantine has all been 2 weeks. So I'm assuming that we don't know if he's suffering any effects. That's the thing. We don't know if he's suffering any effects from COVID-19. We just know he tested positive because there's a lot of people out there that test positive and they don't have the effects, like they're not sick and all that stuff. They're carriers of COVID-19. So Robert Pattinson could be one of those people where he's just a carrier of COVID-19. He's not necessarily not necessarily affected, but it is bad if he's on set because he can then potentially spread COVID-19 to any of the other cast members, crew members, and then it could affect them. So just because it doesn't affect him doesn't mean it's not going to affect them. So I understand why they're going to have to halt production, unfortunately, but the good news is you've seen the trailer. It looks awesome. I can't wait to see the movie. No doubt everything's going to be fine. It's just going to get delayed a little bit. This stuff has happened. That's the story of 2020, guys. It's delay and disaster after disaster after tragedy after tragedy. When we look back in the history books 50 years from now, we're going to remember 2020 was the year everything went to shit. But what can I say? So I wanted to kind of get out there and report on this because I know a lot of people are asking my opinion on this. We'll talk more about this later on tonight on Storms Live, guys. So we will be hitting that again. We'll get the rest of the panel's opinions on it and what they're going to do moving forward. But there you have it, guys. Robert Pattinson has tested positive for COVID-19. The Batman the production anyway is getting pushed back a little bit. So I expect to see a release date change here soon. So anyway, guys, that's all I have. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Till next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.